Desert is a place of purification. Desert is a place of introspection. Desert is not a place you will wake up one day and just make your tea, make your coffee. That is not a desert. It's not a desert experience. And we can see that in the first reading today. Moses found himself in a desert. But before now, what brought Moses to the desert was because of what happened. Moses killed one of his enemies, an Egyptian. And Moses was afraid. Maybe Moses was afraid of God, or he was afraid of the Egyptian soldiers. And Moses found himself in the desert. And in this desert, God also found Moses. God did not abandon him. And as we heard from the first reading, Moses saw this bush burning. But the bush was not consumed. It was burning, but it was not consuming. And Moses said to himself, let me approach. Let me see what is going on here. And while he was going, the voice spoke from that fire, Moses, Moses, remove your shoes, for where you stand is a holy ground. And that is the topic of this homily this morning. Remove your shoes, for where you stand is a holy ground. Why did God tell him to remove his shoes? And what is the symbol of those shoes? Those shoes represent sin. They are symbols of sin. For Moses to approach that burning bush, Moses had to remove his shoes. And what happened when Moses removed his shoes? God spoke. He said to Moses, I have heard the cry of your people in Egypt. But right now, Moses, I'm going to send you back to Egypt. You're going to deliver your people. And Moses was confused. Moses was confused because Moses did not know who was speaking to him. He had already stayed 40 years in the desert. And Moses asked God two questions. One was, what is your name? And the second question was, if I go to Egypt now, who am I going to tell my people that sent me? Who sent me? And God said to Moses, if you go there, tell them, I am the God of your ancestors. I am the God of Jacob, Abraham, and Isaac. And if you go, tell them that I am who I am, which means I do not change. I am forever. I was yesterday, I am today, and I will be tomorrow. Tell them that. So the question for us Christians today is, what shoes are we wearing in our desert? Every one of us, we have our own desert experiences. Maybe your desert experience is, maybe you are suffering from sickness, or maybe everyone had just left you. You are alone, no one talks to you, no one cares about you. Maybe that is your desert experience. But in this your desert experience, do you see God talking to you? Do you see the burning bush? Do you see this bush burning? For God to speak to us, let us remove our shoes. What are these shoes I'm putting on that God is telling me to remove? What are those shoes? Maybe the shoes of pride. Maybe the shoes of jealousy. Maybe the shoes of unfaithfulness. Maybe the shoes of gossip. I don't know what shoes you are putting on, and I don't know your name, but God is calling you again. Moses, Moses, remove your shoes. If you want me to talk to you, if you want me to address your issues, remove your shoes, and I will talk to you. Let us look into our lives as we journey through this Lenten period and see if we have shoes that are preventing us from approaching this burning bush.